Good morning, dear children. I am Veena teacher. I think you are familiar to me. Today, I am going to take the continuation of the first lesson of the term book. The name of the lesson, The Night the Elves Came. I think this lesson which the teacher taught you, I think you understood that story. You have to read the lesson many times and be familiar with the difficult words and also its pronunciation. Now, in order to check some, that means check your knowledge, let me ask 2 or 3 questions. You answer it by yourself. Okay. What were the shoes made of? What were the shoes made of? What were the shoes made of? Yes, correct. It is leather. It was made of leather. Second one. How many elves came to the shoemaker's house at night? How many elves? 2, no? Yes, it is very, it seems very nice to see them, no? Next. What did the elves do after wearing the new clothes? What happened to them? They were very happy. They sang and danced in a delight. They sang in delight. Danced and sang in delight. Yes or no? Okay. Now, up to this, that lesson teacher completed. Now I am going to take you, all of you take your English reader term 2 textbook, page number 13. Take page number 13. Exercises given there. Okay. Now there are 5 that fill in the blanks given there. A, B, C, D and E. Take all of you page number 13. Choose the correct answer and fill in the blanks. So these questions are from the textbook. If you know it well, you can answer it. Okay. First one, the shoemaker lived in a dash at the end of a village. There are 3 options, not 3, 4 options given. That are palace, cottage, hut, flat. What is the answer? Correct, it is cottage. What is the answer? Cottage. What is the spelling of cottage? C-O-T-T, not one double T. C-O-T-T-A-G-E, cottage. Shoemaker lived in a cottage at the end of a village. Now answer the second one. What's the second question? A dash man who was passing by saw the shoes and bought them immediately. The answer is already here. What is the answer? Poor, rich, happy, sad. What is the answer? It is rich. Okay, it is rich. The first one is cottage. Okay, the second one is rich. You have to write down here like this, C-O-T-T-A-G-E. That is why the blank is given there. Here, R-I-C-H. Write there, rich. Now, third one, the shoemaker and his dash hid behind the curtains to find out who was making the shoes at night. It is wife. No, both of them were in that cottage. Shoemaker and his wife. The shoemaker and his wife made little dash and little dash for the elves. What is the answer? Little clothes and little, is it socks, gloves, guns or shoes? The shoes. S-H-O-E-S. Okay. Last one, the elves were dash on seeing the pile of clothes and little shoes. So pile means it is a collective noun, a pile of clothes and little shoes. So overjoyed, sad, worried, angry. Which is the answer? The answer is overjoyed. What is the spelling of overjoyed? O-V-E-R-J-O-Y-E-D. Okay. One more time. The shoemaker lived in a cottage at the end of a village. Sometimes in the examination the options can't be there, may not, we are not sure. So you have to study this word cottage. Okay. Options can be given or sometimes it will be given. Dash man who was passing by saw the shoes and bought them immediately. What is the answer? The rich man. Okay. The shoemaker and his dash hid behind the curtains to find out who was making the shoes in the night. It is what? Wife. Next, fourth one. The shoemaker and his wife made little dash and little dash for the elves. Little clothes and what? Little shoes for the elves. Last one. The elves were dash on seeing the pile of clothes and little shoes. The elves were overjoyed. That is, spelling of overjoyed is O-V-E-R-J-O-Y-E-D. This is a compound word, overjoyed. Okay, I hope that you wrote this answer in the textbook. Okay, you can tick out from that, choose and write down in that blank, given blank. Okay. Shall I pass on to the next that is true or false? That is, fill in, put a tick if the sentence is correct and into if it is wrong. You also do like that. No need of putting writing false, true or false. Instead of that, you can put into or tick. So the shoemaker was very rich. What is the answer? Is it correct or wrong? No, they are not rich. No. So it is into. Put an into mark. Second one, he had enough leather to make 10 pairs of shoes. It is also wrong. Third one, every night the elves would make 5 pairs of shoes. Is it correct? Yes. That is why in the morning we are delighted to see all that. Yes. Next. The shoemaker learned the art of making fine shoes. Yes, how? Because they made the tiny shoes, pairs of shoes for the elves. No? So thus they learned how to make shoes. Last one, shoemaker did not thank the elves. Did not thank. No, they were very grateful to them. No? So it is wrong. Okay, so first one is wrong, second one wrong, third one correct, fourth one correct, and the fifth one wrong. Okay, I think you marked this in your textbook. Okay, that is the same page number, that is the same exercise that is below it, page number 13. Now, the next page, take page number 14, answer the following question that the teacher given this as notes. You have to study it, write and study, okay, so that you won't make any spelling mistakes. Now, we can pass on to the grammar part, that is the thinking and feeling verbs. This first time you are hearing this, no, thinking and feeling verbs. So, this is not familiar to you, but you are familiar with the verbs, you know. What do you mean by what is a verb? A verb means what? An action or a doing word. That are what? Verbs. That means write. Now I am teaching, you know. So teach, talk, then jump, eat. These are all what? Action or doing words. Look at this. Action or doing words. The term is same. Action or doing verbs are all what? Together it is termed as verbs. Words that tell us what a person or animal is doing are called action words or doing words. So this is the definition of the action words or doing. No need of studying this. So you all know that what a person or animal is doing are called what? Action words or doing words. Now look at it, jump, look at it, the boy, jump, no, that is an action word. Next. Look at it. Write. Look at it. The girl, she writes something, no? So write that. Act. That is an action. Third one, look at it. The boy reads. That is another action. Okay. So action means something a person or an animal is doing. They are called. That is called what? Doing words or action words. Now we are going to study a new or not familiar term, that is thinking and feeling verbs. Thinking and feeling verbs. Now, what are thinking and feeling verbs? Now look at it. Worry, wonder, think. These are the verbs that indicate what? Thinking verbs. These words are what? These verbs are termed as what? Thinking verbs. That is worry, wonder, think. These words. Next, love, hate, like, feel, cry, scream, laugh. Love, you know, love is a great emotion that you have. Hate, that also an emotion. Feelings that we cannot see. Feel. Like and love are same. That are all emotions. Now, I like ice cream, you will say. I love my mother. That is more affection. No, like means we like everything. I love my mother and I like to obey her. Or like that. I like ice cream. Okay, so that feel, that also something feeling shows. Cry. Now, next is the scream. Scream means what? A loud cry, piercing cry. That is what? Scream. Loud, piercing cry. That make our ear something irritated. That is piercing. That is scream. Laugh. Laugh. That are all what? Feeling verbs. We can't say that think is a feeling verb. Think is what comes as the thinking verbs, whereas worry, wonder, these are all what? Thinking verbs. Now, love, hate, like, feel, cry, scream, laugh. These are all what? Feeling verbs. Now, we know that verbs can have it indicates a time. That time represents the present, past and future. Present tense. Here the present tense is worry. What is the past tense of worry? We add what? Ed before that. We add what? Ed to it after this. So what will be it? Worry, worried. Wonder, wondered. Wonder is a present form. Wondered is the past. So future we will add what? Will. So here worry, worried, will worry. Wonder, wondered, will wonder. Think, thought, will think. Okay, so the verbs can have its time. It indicates a time how or in which how the verb is used. Love, what is the past form? Loud, and the future form is will love. Hate, hated, will hate. Next, like, liked, will like. Feel, word is entirely different. It will become as felt, will feel. Cry, cried. Here ending with Y. When end with Y, we add what? Ed before it. So what is the answer of cry past form? Cried, C-R-I-E-D. Likewise, worry, W-O-R-R-Y. It ends with Y. So we add what? ED after that. We cut Y and write what? ED. So W-O-R-R-I-E-D we add. Likewise, cried, cried, C-R-I-E-D. Next, scream, screamed, it will use. Laugh, laughed. So these three are thinking verbs, and these 7 words are all feeling verbs. Now I will show you one picture. Look at it. Now look at the picture here. Look at this man. What's he doing? He's thinking something, no? Think. What is the girl? She's worrying. So these two actions, that is thinking and worrying, that comes under what? Thinking verbs. Now here, look at it, the girl, she's crying, no? Cry, that's a feel. Here, laugh. That is also another feel. So cry, laugh, this comes under what? Feeling. That is, this cry, laugh are feeling verbs. Now let me read this. The words think and like are verbs that show what a person is thinking and feeling instead of physical action. What do you mean by physical action? Action words or doing words are physical, no? Now, you know, teacher is teaching, no? That teaching is something that shows physical action. Jump, that is a physical action. Talk, another physical action. Then walk, write, these are all physical action. But thinking and feeling verbs are not a physical action. So these verbs are, they have termed as what? Thinking verbs and also the feeling verbs. Which are the thinking verbs? Come worry. Then which are the words that comes under the thinking verbs? That are worry, wonder, think. And feeling verbs are what? Love, like, hate, cry, scream, laugh, and one more there, that is felt. So these 7 words are what? The feeling verbs. So it is termed as thinking verbs and also the feeling verbs. Now, look at this. I already told you the action words that depends on the time. As we indicate the time, we use the present, past and future. Look at it. Verbs refer to the actions in present, past or future. It indicates the time. Present time, past time, future time. Now, present tense, past tense. Now, worry, as I told before. W-O-R-R-Y. Here, it ends with Y. So automatically when we change into past tense, we add IED. W-O-R-R. Not, we won't use Y-E-D. Instead of that, I-E-D. Second one, wonder. What is that? Wonder. What we add? E-D. Here we add I-E-D. Third one, think. Here, the change in the word happened here. Think. We won't write ed before that. We use only thought. What is the spelling of thought? T-H-O-U-G-H-T. Next, loud. What is it? Loud. We add ed. It's not ed. We add only d. Here the change happened to the whole word letters. Now, like. What we add? D. Like. Liked. We won't say liked. Liked. Next, feel. Like thought also, they are complete change in that. Felt. What is it? Felt. So here also think, thought, feel will come as felt. Cry. Here also the same pattern of worry. What is that? Y ended. So here what do we add? I-E-D. Cried. Next, scream. What will we add? E-D. Scream. Last one, laugh. We add what? ED. So what are the changes that happen when we change from present to past? We add ED. When Y ended, we add IED. Then the words like wonder, then scream, and laugh, we add ED. Whereas the words like think and feel, instead of adding ed, there is a complete change in the letters. So think will change into thought and feel will change into felt. And the worry, Y embed will change into IED and cry changed into CRIED. This you have to note down. Okay. Now this is the textual exercise. That is, take all of you page number 15. Okay, the question, fill in the blanks by choosing, choose the correct word and fill in the blanks. Page number 14, 1-4. Page number 14, 1-4. Okay, now here, these are words which we discussed before. See, past is saw, like, love, felt is the feel, felt, past form of past form. Now look, looked, it is a past form. Wanted, past form. So these 6 words are given there in the box. So you have to write down the right answer. Now, first one. The boys of the village dash to dive into the river. Here, which word you can use here? The boys of the village dash to dive in the river. What will be the answer here? Boys of the village. We can use here love or like. Why we are using love or like? Because both are the emotions, strong emotions. Love is a strong feeling. Like means something we like it. So both can be used in this sentence. The boys of the village love to dive into the river is right answer. The boys of the village like to dive into the river. Both are right answer. Love and like. Love means a strong feeling, whereas the like means what is it? It is both are common emotions. Love and like. Like we like ice cream, you are saying. So like that, like also can be used that we are pleased with something. That meaning also can be used with like. We are pleased or we agree with something. Okay, so the boys of the village like to dive in river, or the boys of the village love to dive into the river. Both answers are correct. Second one, I dash to cook for my mother. Look at it. I dash. Here also like that. I love or I like. For these two words are common emotions. Both are right. I love to cook for my mother, or I like to cook for my mother. Both are correct. It is not wrong. Mostly we use I like to cook for my mother, or I love to cook for my mother. So two answers are right. Okay. Now third one, Sheila dashed to buy a pair of gloves for herself. Gloves means something which we use to cover our hand. So what when we are doing something? So Sheila dashed. What is the answer? Sheila wanted to buy a pair of gloves for herself. Now next one. We dash very bad when we lost the football game. We dash something that is something felt, feeling. Okay. So what is the answer? We felt. Felt is the past form. The present form is feel. The past form is felt. So we felt very bad when we lost the football game. Next, Katie dash thrilled to see her grandfather coming back. What is it? Katie dash to. So here, what is it? Looked. Wait. Looked thrilled to see her grandfather coming back. Katie looked thrilled to see her grandfather coming back. Next, last one. Ravi and his friends dashed the clown coming out of the circus tent. So one more answer left, that is saw. Okay, saw the clown coming out of the circus tent. Okay, one more time. The boys of the village love to dive into the water, or like to dive into the water. Second one, I love to cook for my mother, or I like to cook for my mother. Third one, Sheila wanted to buy a pair of gloves for herself. Next, we felt very bad when we lost the football game. Next, Katie looked thrilled. They seemed to be very thrilled, excited to see her grandfather coming back. Last one, Ravi and his friends saw the clown coming out of the circus tent. I think you all wrote this answer in the textbook. Okay, so I am passing on to the next topic is antonyms. Antonyms. What do you mean by antonyms? It is a new term for it. Antonyms means opposite words. What is it? You are studying the opposite words. No, what are the opposite? Up, down, come, go. Likewise, these are all the new term. It is used about antonyms. What are your antonym? An antonym is a word that gives the opposite meaning. What is this? Opposite meanings. Happy. What is opposite of happy? Sad. Big. Very good. Small. Kind. Cruel. So these are all the antonyms of the happy, sad, big, small, kind, cruel. So these are the antonyms. Now we can also form antonyms by adding prefix. You know what is a prefix? Something that add before a word is known as prefix. Here the prefixes like un and in. What is it? Un and in are added before the word. That is called what? Prefix. Prefix means the letters that add before a word is called what? Prefix. So antonyms can be made by what? Adding the prefix before the words. So here we already studied this happy, sad. We can also say happy, unhappy. Look at it. We add un to make it into an opposite. So opposite, the new term used is what? Antonym. So if you are hearing this word antonyms, so think that it is what? No, opposite. Antonyms means opposite. Usual. We add un before the usual. So we will get what? Unusual. Usual, unusual. Next, dependent. What is it? We know that. What is the word of dependent? We add in. Independent. We got independence on 1947. 15 August 1947. We are saying that, no? So independent. Dependent, independent. Here, independent. The other one is independence. Next. Complete. What is this? Incomplete. We add in. So what is the answer? Incomplete. So which are the words we add before that? Un and what? In. This un and in to make what? Antonyms. Happy, sad. There are no antonyms, no prefix is added. Completely the change in the word. Happy, sad. He's a happy boy. I am very sad. It indicates the opposite meaning. But here, happy, unhappy. We add un before that word to make into an opposite. That means antonyms. So which are the words we add the prefix to make antonyms? Un and in. Now, one more textual exercise in your book. Take that page number 15. Take page number 15. Last exercise, okay? Independent, unwell, unsteady, unpacked, unable, incomplete. So here, fill in the blanks by choosing the correct word from the brackets, box. So independent, I told you the word independent. Next, unwell. Unwell means what? Not well. Unsteady. Unsteady means what? What means sometimes liable to fall. What is unsteady? Next, unpack. Unpack means remove something from the bag. That is what unpack. Unable means not able to. Incomplete means this word is familiar to you. Know? The notes are incomplete. Teacher is saying that means not complete. So these are all the words. Which are the words? Independent. In is added before dependent. So that is independent. Well, we add un to form negative or antonym. What is that? Unwell. Unwell is the antonym of well. Next, steady. What is the antonym of steady? That is unsteady. We add un. Then what is the antonym of pack? Unpack. We add un. Now, what is the antonym of able? Unable. Now, last one, complete, incomplete. So, we add in and un to form a new word of the antonyms. Okay. Now, the 6 blanks are given here and 6 sentences. First one, our teacher has not come today. She is dash. The meaning itself we have to find out. The teacher has not come today. She is not well. That is the meaning. So which word we can select is unwell. unwell. Okay. Next, in the test, we were given dash sentences. We have to complete them. What is it? We have to complete them. So which one we can take from here in the box? Incomplete. Incomplete means what? Blank, like this, incomplete sentence. No sentence is given, the rest part you have to complete. So incomplete sentence is given, that you have to complete it. Next, the newborn calf was dash on. It's like I told you, unsteady means what? Liable to, or you can say liable to fall. That is what? Unsteady. So here the newborn calf was unsteady. Steady is the opposite of that. So steady, opposite is unsteady. It is antonym. We add the prefix what? Un with that. Unsteady. Okay, next, Radhi said she was dashed to come for the picnic. She was dashed to come for the picnic. What is the answer of that? She was not well to come for the picnic. She was unwell. Unwell means what? Not able, not physically ready. So Radhi said she was unwell to come for the picnic. Not sorry. Unable, sorry. She was unable, not able to, sorry. She was unable to come for the picnic. Next, India became dash in 1947. What is that? Independent. I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Look at the spelling of independent. I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T, not D-A-N-T. Many of you are misspelled this. Okay, the spelling of independent means everywhere that E sound is there. No, independent E. Independent. I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Independent. Three places there is E, not A, E. Now, father asked me to dash the bag. That means what? Unpack. That means what do you mean by unpack? Remove everything from the bag. So answer is unpack. Okay, so one more time. Our teacher has not come today. She is unwell. Unwell means not well. Now in the test we were given dash sentences. We had to complete them. That is incomplete sentences. Now the newborn calf was dash on its leg. That is what? Unsteady, not able to walk properly, unsteady. Rathi said she was dashed to come for the picnic. She was not able. That is what? Unable. Able, we add prefix before that to form what? Unable. Now India became independent in 1947. Father asked me to dash the bag. That is what? Unpack. Unpack means remove the things from the bag. Unpack the bag. Okay, so this much textual exercise given in your book. So the next part, pronunciation, we are not going to that. So up to this, you have to study. So I think you understood this. So go through the lesson, read the lesson thoroughly, because during that interaction period, we have gone through some students. They are very difficult to read the textbook. The lack of reading is there. If you are in the school, we will compel you to read in the class. But here, the lack of reading there, so you have to read the textbook. At least after this class, you have to read 2 times this lesson. Whatever it may you read before, no matter. Now after this class, you take the lesson one more time and read it. Okay. I hope you understood this and study properly, children. Until then, bye. Thank you so much.